Have you ever wondered why the rich keep getting richer? Why does it seem like some people effortlessly build massive wealth, while others struggle for years? The answer lies in a powerful financial phenomenon called the snowball effect, the secret behind exponential wealth growth. This concept is not just about luck or having a high-paying job. It's about understanding how small financial decisions, when applied consistently over time, can lead to massive success. The key is patience, persistence, and making smart choices early. Every wealthy person you see today likely started with a small financial habit that grew over time into a financial empire. This video will break down exactly how your money can start small, but grow into a financial avalanche over time, if you understand and apply the principles correctly. You might think that accumulating wealth requires enormous effort and discipline. But the truth is that once you get the snowball rolling, it does most of the work for you. If you grasp this principle, you'll never look at wealth building the same way again. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll look at wealth building in a completely different way. You'll see why some people effortlessly reach financial freedom, while others struggle their entire lives. The power of exponential growth could change your financial future if you start using it correctly today. Let's dive in and unlock the mechanics of wealth multiplication. What is the snowball effect? Imagine a small snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's tiny and barely noticeable. But as it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing larger and gaining momentum. The further it goes, the bigger and faster it becomes. Eventually, it turns into an unstoppable force. This is exactly how wealth works. The snowball effect is one of the simplest, yet most powerful concepts in personal finance. It explains how small, consistent financial habits can turn into substantial wealth over time, without requiring extreme effort or sacrifice. Most people underestimate the power of small actions repeated consistently over time. But this is how fortunes are built. The snowball effect in finance happens when your money makes more money, and over time, that money earns even more. The bigger your financial snowball, the faster it grows. This is the foundation of compound interest, smart investments, and passive income streams. When you reinvest your earnings instead of spending them, your capital starts working for you, generating returns that increase exponentially as time passes. This is how people build fortunes without having to work endlessly for every dollar they earn. It's a system that rewards those who are patient and disciplined enough to let it play out over decades. So why do most people never achieve financial success? Because they fail to start the snowball, or they stop it before it gains momentum. Too many people give up because they don't see immediate results. But the key to building wealth is patience. If you let your financial snowball grow uninterrupted, it will eventually become so powerful that you won't have to worry about money anymore. But if you panic, withdraw your investments too soon, or fail to stay consistent, you never give your wealth a chance to grow into something substantial. Let's make sure you don't fall into that trap. Stick with me, and you'll see how to make this work in your own life. The power of compound growth. One of the greatest forces behind the snowball effect is compound interest. Albert Einstein famously called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world and said, "He who understands it earns it, he who doesn't pays it." Compound growth is the magic behind the success of the wealthiest people in the world, and if you master it, you can achieve financial freedom without relying on luck or extraordinary income. It's a system that has been used for centuries to build wealth, and the sooner you start, the bigger your financial gains will be. Here's how it works. Let's say you invest $1,000 at a 10% annual return. In the first year, you earn $100 in interest, making your total $1,100. In the second year, you earn interest not just on your original $1,000, but on the $1,100. Now you have $1,210. In the third year, your balance grows again, and the process continues. Fast forward 40 years, and that tiny $1,000 investment turns into $45,259 without you adding another cent. That's the snowball effect in action. Now imagine if you added more money every month. Instead of relying on a single $1,000 investment, what if you contributed a little every single month? Even just a small amount consistently invested over time can lead to life-changing amounts of wealth. It's not about having a large sum to start with. It's about consistency and patience. Now, imagine you invest regularly, even just a small amount every month. Instead of $1,000, what if you consistently invested $500 per month for 30 years at the same 10% return? You wouldn't just have a few $1,000s. You have $1.1 million. And this doesn't require an insane sacrifice or extreme budgeting. It simply requires a commitment to putting your money to work instead of letting it sit idle or worse, spending it on things that don't build wealth. If you can build this habit and stay disciplined, financial security will become inevitable. That's how ordinary people become millionaires without winning the lottery or inheriting wealth. They simply let time and compound interest do the heavy lifting. Anyone can take advantage of this strategy, regardless of income level. The key is starting as soon as possible and staying consistent. If you delay, you use valuable time that could have been compounding your wealth. The best time to start was yesterday, the second best time is today. Why most people fail to build wealth. Despite the simplicity of this concept, most people never take advantage of it. Why? Because they either start too late, stop too soon, or never start at all. Many people are stuck in a mindset where they believe they need a large sum of money to start investing. Others become discouraged where they don't see immediate results, failing to recognize that wealth building is a long-term game. Here are the biggest mistakes that kill the snowball effect. Waiting too long to start. The biggest advantage you have is time. The earlier you begin, the bigger your snowball will be. Every year you wait is a year of lost growth. The longer you put off investing, the harder it becomes to reach financial freedom. Every delay costs you potential wealth in the long run. Not being consistent. Building wealth is about long-term commitment. Many people start investing but quit when they don't see quick results. It's like going to the gym. You won't see massive changes overnight, but the results come if you stay dedicated. The key is to stick with it no matter what. Spending instead of reinvesting. Instead of letting their money grow, they cash out too soon. This stops the snowball in its tracks. If you always take out your gains, you prevent your money from compounding, and that's a massive mistake. Your money needs time to grow into something powerful. Focusing on saving instead of investing. Saving money is important, but investing is what actually makes it grow. If you let your money sit in a savings account earning minimal interest, inflation will eat away at its value over time. Avoiding these mistakes is key to making the snowball effect work for you. If you avoid these pitfalls and focus on long-term growth, your financial future will be secure. The best time to start is now, and the worst thing you can do is procrastinate. The decision you make today will determine your financial success in the future.